You know, group, I should really be studying for my biology quiz right now. But that can't stop me from delivering the greatest and the best Marvel news. Cue the intro. Hey guys, it's Woody here, or well, welcome back to yet another Marvel Mingle. So, it is Tuesday, as always, and we'll be discussing all things going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. First things first, we got some promo art for the new Marvel attractions coming to Disneyland, and a new Spider-Man suit was featured on there. So, it's leaving a lot of us wondering, will this be the Spidey suit we see in some future movies? Maybe the sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming? So, you never know. It looks pretty flippin' cool. I mean, the fact that we're getting MCU-based attractions in these Disney parks, man, what a time to be alive. I want to go now, but who knows? This could be a future Spider-Man suit. Who knows? What do you think? Will this end up being a Spidey suit that we will see in the movies? I want to know what you think. Now, years ago, when the Infinity War film was first announced, many people started thinking, this is when the Netflix series were up and coming. Over the past few years, lots of people have been saying, oh, will the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters be making appearances? Will the Defenders, the Netflix characters be in there? Why not? Well, I used to think the same thing, like, why can't you put those guys in there? But, I've grown to think that, these guys are separate. And what are these street-level heroes gonna do with Thanos? Man, he's got the Infinity Gauntlet. He could flick them, maybe the Iron Fist could do some damage, but, man, this is Thanos. And we've been building all these character arcs up for the past 10 years. So I think it'd be a little awkward for all these guys to be smushed in there like, hey, I'm assuming that you know us from the TV shows. Not everybody watches the TV shows. So, that's the way I look at it. And the reason it's been in the news this past week is that the Russo brothers were talking about it. And, they were basically saying they have enough characters to deal with. And I totally agree. They should stick with the movie-based characters for now. If they can think of a clever way to introduce some TV show characters into the movies in the future, I'm all for it. I'd love to see Daisy Johnson come in, quake some people for a few minutes, or, Luke Cage confront some thugs, bust them up. There's always some clever ways the Marvel writers could introduce that, and we've been teased about some possible overlap. Yeah, the Russos were basically saying it's an entire different world, in the Marvel film industry. They really are not connected at all with everybody involved with the TV shows, so it all, there's a lot of factors playing into it, so, who knows what will happen in the future. And Chris Evans confirmed this past week that he will in fact be departing the MCU after Avengers 4, after reshoots are complete. Now, this wasn't much of a shocker, but it's still kind of sad to have it confirmed, to know that we've seen Cap around since 2011, and he will be leaving us in a year. We're going to get 2 great movies out of him. It's been debated what's going to happen to him in Infinity War. I know he will be in Avengers 4, but all the photos we've seen of him, he's been in his costume from Avengers 1, so there's lots of time travel, flashback theories going into that. We do know that something will involve a time jump, a step back to when the Avengers incident happened. But I might actually make a prediction video, when it gets closer to Infinity War, what I think is going to happen with everybody, where everybody will stand at the end of the film. By the way, we've gotten a lot of cool new Infinity War TV spots. Check out, keep an eye out on your TVs. If, you never know when one's going to pop up. I've just been sitting there and I hear some familiar voices or music. I look up at the TV. There it is. We've been getting some new clips mixed in there, so just keep your eyes peeled for those. And I think our biggest news this week, some more of the Captain Marvel cast has been revealed, and a synopsis has been given to us. Here's the synopsis. Based on the Marvel comic character first appearing in 1968, the story follows Carol Danvers as she becomes one of the universe's most powerful heroes when Earth is caught in the middle of a galactic war between two alien races. Set in the 1990s, Captain Marvel is an all-new adventure from a previously unseen period in the history of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, definitely sounds like we're going to get the Skrull and Kree war with Ronan and Korath just being confirmed. That is awesome. Digimon Hounsou and Lee Pace returning, but most shocking of all and exciting, Clark Gregg is returning to the MCU movies, finally, as Phil Coulson himself, guys. I'm so excited. What if we see Phil Coulson with, one of those cop mustaches? Honestly, I'm picturing a 90s Coulson with a cop mustache. I don't know why. Just imagine that. Oh my gosh. I'm so pumped to see Phil return to the MCU films. Who knows? Obviously, I've been waiting for him to explain, to go to the Avengers and say, hey, listen, I'm still alive. Once again, continuing with that whole TV show movie relationship, I know it may be confusing for some viewers, but after a little explanation like, hey, Coulson was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all this, I think there's enough people that watch the shows and are aware of Coulson's presence now that I think it'd be appropriate that he could come in and introduce himself, being alive again. That's just my thought, but this could be Phil's introduction, to be cycled back into the movies, maybe show up in a movie or two. I don't know, just my thought. And last but certainly not least, we got some new sick Avengers Infinity War posters. We got a red one featuring Tony Stark, Doctor Strange, Spidey, and Wong. We got a green one with Black Widow, Black Panther, Okoye, and the Hulk. A blue one featuring Cap, Bucky, Shuri, Nebula, and Mantis. A blue one featuring Scarlet Witch, Vision, Falcon, and War Machine. And lastly, we have a purple poster with Thor and the Guardians. That's right, all of them. We got Star-Lord, Gamora, Groot, Rocket, and Drax, all of them in there. So these posters are pretty darn cool. But yeah, we got some awesome news this week. Tell me what you think of anything I discussed below. I want to get a good, lively geek conversation in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. But until next time, just remember, it's all connected.